Welcome to Dr. Deborah Shelley's Human Anatomy tutorial. I'm your host Rachel, and in this video we'll be going over the muscle cell. So here we have our muscle cell model. Remember that we have quite a few names for muscle cell. It can be muscle fiber or myocyte. All three of those names are acceptable. So our first term is going to be endomysium, this fibrous sheet, and its function is to insulate the muscle cell. This peach part right here is the cell membrane of the muscle cell, and it is the sarcolemma. This part right here, even though it's cut off, use your imagination. It's a neuron coming down over here to the muscle, so it's a motor or efferent neuron. Then in this area right here, you have the neuromuscular junction. Remember, neuro, neuron, muscular, muscle, junction, right? In this area right here, we have the synaptic cleft. This is where your neurotransmitter, in this case, acetylcholine, is going to diffuse and then bind to the receptors on the sarcolemma. These little blue things right here are the T-tubules. They are really just a continuation of the sarcolemma. If you look right here, you can see that just bends upon itself and then wraps around each of these little pillars, which we'll talk about in a second. So the function of the T-tubules is to continue the action potential deep down into the muscle cell to make sure that the whole muscle cell contracts at the same time. This little peach net right here is the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Its function is to store calcium. Then we have the pillars, as I said earlier. They are the myofibrils. Each pillar has thick and thin filaments in it. The thick are made of myosin and the thin mainly made of actin. If you look right here, from here to here, this right here is a sarcomere. That is one subunit, a contractile unit of the muscle. Right here and right here, these are Z lines. So from one Z line to one Z line is a sarcomere. This right here is an M line. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of the muscle cell.